All right, everyone. So it is lunchtime on this Sunday afternoon, and it's actually not even afternoon yet. Well, actually, it is. I haven't changed the clock. So if you haven't remembered to change your clocks, do so. It's actually 12:30 now. And we are actually going to try these noodles that I picked up at Walmart yesterday. So Glenn is going to try this hot and spicy Firewalk molten chili chicken. And so, yeah, I'm going to open this up. It's got some contents in there. Here's the fire sauce. It's got some powder there and some vegetables. So, yeah, right now we're just going to add the powder mix and the vegetables and then throw it in the microwave with some water. And then after all that's done, we'll add the fire sauce. And I'm boiling water for my beef flavored one right now. That's some red seasoning. Alright, just gonna fill it with water and throw it in the microwave. Alright, so it's been in the microwave for 5 minutes. We're gonna add this fire sauce. Ooh. That looks pretty red. Oh man, it's got such a smell to it. All right, I'm gonna take this to Glenn and I'm gonna do mine right now. All right, so here is my noodles. It's just a normal beef flavor. So at the bottom of your screen, I should be letting you know how both of these were and how we liked them and if we would get them again. So that's our lunch for this snowy Sunday afternoon, and stay tuned for supper. All right, everyone. So it is 3:30 in the afternoon, and time kind of got away from me today. So I actually got up at 7, and that's sleeping in for me with the cats and Gypsy. More so Prissy. She tends to wake me up pretty early with her meowing. But they let me sleep until 7 today, so I actually didn't feel well when I woke up at 7. I just kind of had March has been kind of a challenge, and I kind of had some not so good feelings in my chest, and so I took Gypsy out, I fed the cats, and then I actually went back to sleep, and I didn't get up till noontime, and I felt much better. So yeah, so the day has gotten by. I have my second load of laundry in. I've taken some totes down to the basement from the holidays. They were stacked up here, so I took them all down. And now I'm going to bake some brownies, homemade brownies. It's time to get back to the basics and make some homemade desserts. And I know I do so, but sometimes I cheat and get the already bought mixes. But I want to try some homemade stuff. So I'm making some homemade brownies. And I have my 8x8 pan here. And I'm going to line it with parchment paper. Now these two pieces were actually one wide roll. Because I have the wide roll of parchment paper. So all I did was kind of guesstimate how this was going to fit and then cut it there. And it just happens to work out fine where they fit both sides. So what I'm going to do to help my parchment paper stick a little better is spray it. And then I'm going to put my parchment paper on there. I brought up the Easter stuff, so where my snowman collection was in the kitchen, I'll be changing that over to Easter. So here I'm going to stick my parchment paper down. That's just to help it stay down. That's good enough. So I'm going to put this to the side and we're going to get started on the ingredients. All right, so I've got a half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of melted butter here. So half a cup is going to be 1 stick, and we're using salted butter. So 1 stick plus 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And then to that, we're going to add 1 cup of sugar. And then we're going to whisk this together for about 30 seconds. All right, so that's 30 seconds. And now we're going to add 2 large eggs. And to that, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And I just use this Molina, which you can get at Walmart for very cheap. And then we're going to whisk this for about a minute. Okay, so I have a half a cup of melted milk chocolate chips. Milk chocolate chips. And I'm going to put that in there. Okay, so we're going to whisk that chocolate in there. Okay, at this point I'm going to change over from whisk to a spatula, because now we're going to add in some dry ingredients. Now we're going to go with 3/4 cups of flour. A half a cup of cocoa powder. A half a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to add some walnuts to it. And I just broke these up a little bit. And now with the spatula, I'm just gonna almost just fold it in. Okay, so I just folded all of it in. Now it looks like it's mixed in pretty well. And now I'm just going to put it in my 8x8. The white things you see there are the walnuts. All right. Okay, so we're just going to dump this in there now. Okay, so now I'm going to wash my hands quick, but what we're going to do now is just take the spatula and spread it out. Alright, so I got it all spread out in there. I didn't video that part. I didn't want to put you through that torture of watching that. So I'm going to get it in the oven. The time is 30 minutes, but I'll probably check it between 20 and 25 just to make sure. Okay, so I just made this Jello, so I got to get it in the refrigerator. It's lime flavor. It's probably one of our favorites between that and the new one we tried, which is lemon. So I'm going to get this in the refrigerator, and the brownies are just about done. And then I got to get started on a what we call supper salad. It's kind of like a pasta salad, but I got to cut some stuff up too. All right, everyone, so there are the brownies, and it took exactly 30 minutes. You can see the cracking on top a little bit. And yeah, the toothpick came out clear, so I'm going to let it cool off. And then I'll sprinkle some powdered sugar on top in a little while. But now I got to get to the supper salad. Okay, everyone, so it's time to get started on our supper salad, which is, it's basically a pasta salad. So this recipe came again from Glenn's side of the family. We usually only make it in the summertime, but I don't know why we don't make it in the winter, because we do like it. We usually make it when we're grilling out pork chops or something, and tonight we'll be grilling out the pork steaks. Now those pork steaks are really big, so we're only going to grill out one. They are thawed out, so we're going to grill one out tonight, and we're going to split it, and then we'll grill the other one out tomorrow, and we'll split that one. So we still will get 4 servings from the whole thing. All right, so what's included in this, and I don't know if I just mentioned that, but this recipe came from Glenn's side, from his sister. His sister years ago, she has since passed, but many umpteen years ago, she used to work at Piggly Wiggly, and she always brought home recipes from there, like the sombrero salad is from there, and this supper salad is from there. So we have elbow macaroni, which I have some water going on the stove right now. We have black olives. We have ham steak. There's 2 in there. I'm just going to use 1. Sharp cheddar cheese. And I'm just going to cube some pieces, and some Miracle Whip. And in Glenn's separate bowl, he'll add some peas in his, but these are the main ingredients for the main supper salad. So, all right, so I got to go ahead and start chopping up some ham and cheese and start getting this on the stove as soon as the water boils. Now, I'm not going to grill out right now. We were going to do this yesterday, but I knew the time was going to change where we would have more daylight today. So I thought we'd change it to today so I can grill out just a little bit later. But if I get this done right now, then all I have to do later is grill out the pork steak. The Jellos get in the refrigerator. This will be done. Dessert's done. So we'll be set. And then I'll just have to work on editing my video to get uploaded tonight. And that's it. So let me get started cutting. Alright everyone, so my elbow macaronis are done, and what you want to do is, what I didn't show is run them through cold water, because you don't want your noodles hot. Much like the sombrero salad, you don't want them hot, so they're cold right now. They're not like freezing cold, but they're not warm either. So if you put them in warm, then it's going to melt the cheese. It's just still draining of water. But I'm going to drain the water a little bit more. And then I've got everything cut up, and then we'll get to mixing everything. Alright, so I got my pasta in here, my elbow macaroni. And this is a salad that it tastes best at room temperature. It doesn't taste good just out of the refrigerator, so it doesn't taste good refrigerator cold, and it doesn't taste good hot. So we don't warm this up. When we're going to eat the leftovers, we'll take it out of the refrigerator for a bit and then let it just get at room temperature. So, and it does suck up that Miracle Whip or mayonnaise, whatever you want to use. So in the leftovers, you may have to add a little bit more to your plate. I don't add it to the bowl because it'll just suck it back up, and we just add it to our individual plates when we eat the leftovers. So now I have sliced I have sliced black olives, chopped up ham, or cubed up, and cubed up extra, or yeah, this one is, I used the leftover block, so this is extra sharp cheddar cheese. All right, so I'm just going to throw it all in here. And again, Glenn will add peas to his own bowl. And you just want to mix it all up. You can add anything you want to it. You want bacon bits, or you want raisins, or whatever you want to it. And to this we'll add, we use Miracle Whip, so that's what we're going to add. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add some. And I'm going to add some pepper. We don't normally add salt to it, but we do add pepper. And we used to eat this a lot in summertime, like when we used to go to events and we would pack a lunch, or, you know, take a small grill. We always made supper salad to take along with us. It's actually good just like that too, just by itself. Pepper getting pepper getting to me. All right, I'm going to keep mixing this and then see if I need to add more Miracle Whip or where we are. All right, everyone, so this is done. I took Glenn a little bit for a taste test, which I always do. And normally we always have a bowl of it right away, but it might spoil our appetite for supper. But it tastes really good. So I'm just going to cover this and I'm going to leave it out so it stays at room temperature until we eat supper in a little bit. But for now, I'm going to feed the kitties and start working on editing my video to get uploaded today, which is a Walmart grocery haul. So I'll be grilling out the pork steaks in a little bit, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, so I'm outside. It is 6:17 in the evening and it's still daylight. That's what I love about daylight savings time, is more daylight. Just one step closer to nicer spring weather. It is snowing right now. I don't know if you can see it in the background, but it has been snowing all day. But luckily, thankfully, the temperature is warm enough where the ground is warm enough that the snow is melting. I just shoveled a little bit, but it took me 5 minutes to clear it out. So it has been snowing all night and all day, and it's supposed to snow through the night. So I don't think we're going to get accumulation any more than we already have. So hopefully it just keeps melting. But overnight lows may be freezing enough for it to stick. So don't know. But it is daylight. It's 33 degrees, real feel of 25. I'm in shorts and a hoodie. I got the grill going. Gonna grill out the pork steak. Now we're almost out of charcoal and lighter fluid, so I just focused on one little area of the grill to put the charcoal in. Trying to save some for tomorrow because we're gonna grill the other steak out tomorrow since it's already thawed out. And yeah. None of our meals this week call for grilling out, so I'm trying to make this charcoal stretch through today and tomorrow, so as well as the lighter fluids. But it's beautiful out. Snow is just trickling down. Yeah, it was real big flakes earlier, so beautiful. But we're expecting 40s this week, so I expect some of this is going to start melting off pretty quick. But there is a lot of it, so it's not going anywhere anytime soon. But yeah, I'm just enjoying being outside right now. And we're going to cook supper. I'm going to make the steaks, eat supper, have dessert later on. I'm right in the middle of editing my video to post tonight yet. So yeah, it's kind of been a busy day, but I like it that way. It just keeps me going. So stay tuned for our supper. All right, everyone. So here is our supper for this Sunday night. Some supper salad, pork steak from the grill, and the Jell-O was not ready. I waited too long to get it started, so it wasn't ready to eat yet. So we are having canned peach slices. So this is our supper for this Sunday night, and stay tuned for the brownies. All right, everyone. So it is time to try these homemade brownies. So let's take them out. Oh, this is very nice. Look, hardly anything to clean at all. And that makes it nice because brownies are you know what, a pain in the you know what to clean. So I'm going to go ahead and throw some powdered sugar on that. All right, everybody. All right, so let's get this cut and tasted. And give it a little taste test. Show you what the inside looks like. Okay, everyone. So yeah, the consensus is it does taste good. And the only thing is we both tasted a little bit of, just a tad bit of bitterness, but that could be the amount of cocoa powder that's in there. That's the only thing I could think of that would give it a bitter taste, because the chocolate chips I used were milk chocolate, not semi-sweet. So, but yeah, other than that, it tastes good. I would definitely make this again, maybe just use a tad less cocoa powder. And yeah. So we're going to enjoy some. And that's a keeper for a homemade recipe for brownies. So I hope you enjoyed this video, weekend of meals and dessert. And desserts, there was 2 desserts in there. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I truly appreciate all the support. And remember to subscribe to my other channel, Wisconsin Backyard Birding, to watch some birds. And subscribe to this channel if you're not already. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.